Good morning, student. This is 8th class, and in this 8th class, today we will read about the parliamentary form of government. The parliamentary form of government is that in which the real power exists in the hands of the parliament. The executive is responsible for the parliament. The prime minister enjoys the real powers of the president. He uses only the nominal power. He is the notional head of the state. India has a parliamentary form of government. The Indian Parliament constitutes president and the two houses. These are Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Now we will see. You can see here the picture of Indian Parliament. Now we'll know why India has a parliamentary form of government. India is a very big country with a large population size, and so the number of voters is large. You know, voters are used for the decision making. The Indian leaders were familiar with the parliamentary form of government in the pre-independence period. The parliamentary form of government is considered more elastic and flexible, as there is no fixed tenure of executive. It can easily adapt to changing the situation. The Indian Parliament represents the entire of the people. The Parliament makes laws and people are governed by these laws. Now we will see about Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is the lower house of the Parliament. The members of Lok Sabha are elected directly by the people. Its members are elected for only 5 years. The maximum number of the Parliament or the membership of the Lok Sabha is 552. Two members are nominated by the President. These are from the community Anglo-Indian. The qualification of the Lok Sabha member: he or she should be a citizen of India. Second, he or she should be the age of 25 years. He or she should not be holding any office of profit under the government. He or she should not be a proclaimed offender. He or she should have his name in the electoral rolls of any part of the country. Now we will see the Speaker of Lok Sabha and his functions. The Speaker of Lok Sabha, the Chairman of Lok Sabha is known as the Speaker. The Vice Chairman is known as the Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, sorry for inconvenience. The Deputy Speaker does all the proceedings of Lok Sabha if the Speaker is absent. The Speaker is elected from the ruling party. He does many works. Functions of Lok Sabha Speaker: first, he presides the meetings and maintains the discipline in Lok Sabha. He allows the time to the members to speak. He presides over the joint session of both houses. he decides any particular bill is a general bill or a money bill. He adjourns the house if it lacks of quorum. Do you know about quorum? Quorum is a sufficient membership of the Lok Sabha. Means it should be 1/10 of the total members. At present in Lok Sabha, 545 members are. Student, he is Mr. Om Birla. He is the Speaker of Lok Sabha. You can see the picture of Lok Sabha here. Now we will see the powers and functions of the Parliament. What are the functions of the Parliament? First, law making. Means the Parliament makes laws. Second, control on national finance. The Parliament control on the national finance. Nor a penny, either a paisa, may be spent without the permission of the Parliament. The judicial functions. The Parliament play an important role in the making of the President and the election of Vice President. Now, electoral functions. In electoral functions, they also play an important role in the elections of President and the Vice President. Amendment of the Constitution, passing of the budget, these are the major functions of Parliament. Organs of the Indian government. There are three organs of the Indian government. First is legislature, second is executive, third is judiciary. The legislature, it is the organ that makes laws in India. This is done at the central level by the Parliament and the state level by the state legislature. Executive, this is the organ that implements the laws. The President and the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers form the executive at the central level, and at the state level, Governor, Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers form this legislature. The judiciary, it is the organ that settles dispute and administer justice. Now we will see the Rajya Sabha. The member of Rajya Sabha are not elected directly by the people. Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. The maximum number of this house is 250. 12 members are nominated by the President. These are from the special subject. The Vice President is the chairman of Rajya Sabha. Now we will see the qualifications of the member of Rajya Sabha. He or she should be a citizen of India. He or she should be the age of 30 years. He or she should not be a proclaimed offender. He should not hold any post of profit under the government. his or her name should be in the voter list of the state wherefrom he is seeking an election. Now we'll see the division of powers between the center and the state. Division of powers between the center and the state. There are three lists under the seventh list of the Constitution, in which the power of the center and the state is divided. There are three lists. These are the Union list, the state list, and the concurrent list. On the Union list, only the center government can make laws. Center or the union government. It contains 97 subjects. For example, railways, defense, banking, currency, international contact, telephone, and foreign affairs. In the state list, it contains 66 subjects. Only the state government can make laws on it. For example, agriculture, police, prison, law court, hospital, irrigation, etc. And in the third list, which is concurrent list, the both state legislature and the union legislature can make laws, but the law passed by the union government is prevail. It contains 47 subjects. First, example, marriage, medical, profession, joint family, books, newspaper, trade unions, labor, welfare factories, religious, dominant, civil and criminal processes, etc. Now we will see the the hierarchy of central government. The central government consists two parts, executive and legislature. And in the parliament, these are the part of parliament, executive and legislature. In executive, president, vice president, prime minister, council of ministers and cabinet council of ministers के अंदर और these are include cabinet minister, minister of state and deputy minister. Legislatures consist two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Here you can see the picture of Indian president. She is Srimati Draupadi Murmu, the new appointed president of India. Here you can see the picture of Vice President of India, Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhar. Okay, student, have a nice